Have you ever wondered why your gray hair seems to appear so unexpectedly, as if it were trying to tell a story about your inner life? These silver strands are much more than just a cosmetic change. They carry deep meanings that are intertwined with your emotions, experiences, and the wisdom you have accumulated over time. In this video, we will unravel the signals your gray hair may be sending you. This process of self-analysis is essential. Don't be afraid to question yourself. Ask yourself if you are living in accordance with your true intentions. This may be uncomfortable, but it is a necessary step towards growth. It is an invitation to explore more deeply what you truly desire. Sometimes the intentions we carry are not in harmony with our daily actions. This is the time to make adjustments. By reconnecting with your true desires, you can discover a new energy. As we become more aware of our intentions and connection to time, we begin to realize that true beauty lies not in outward appearance, but in the essence of who we are. Every gray hair, every mark of time, is a part of this journey. By embracing transformation, we celebrate not only life, but also our personal growth and evolution. Remember that you have the power to shape your reality. By aligning your intentions with your actions, you become the creator of your own story. Exploring how your deepest concerns and feelings may be reflected in this transformation. Get ready for a journey of self-discovery and revelations that may change your perspective on the beauty of aging. I am James Kyung. My own search for meaning and purpose began when I felt lost, yearning for a deeper connection with life. On this journey, I learned that there is immense value in sharing experiences and learning from others. It's vital to cultivate a positive relationship with yourself. How do you feel when you look in the mirror? The words we use to describe ourselves have power. Instead of criticizing or shaming yourself, start looking at yourself with compassion. Reflect on all the experiences that have shaped who you are today and celebrate each one. One practice that can help in this process of acceptance is gratitude. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things you love about yourself. If you are at that stage in your life where gray hairs are starting to appear, see it as an invitation to take on a new role. Ask yourself, how can I be a source of wisdom for those around me? Consider mentoring someone who is struggling, whether it is a friend, family member, or even a stranger. Your experience may be exactly what they need to hear. True wisdom is wisdom that is shared, and the generosity of giving voice to our stories creates a cycle of healing and learning. You connect more deeply with the essence of your existence. This can be done in many ways. Perhaps you could create a ritual to acknowledge and be grateful for each stage of your life. I remembered a special moment when I decided to celebrate a stage of my life that was coming to an end. I organized a small gathering of friends and shared stories about the challenges and joys I've experienced. It was a moment of connection and love. Look at your gray hairs not with sadness, but as a symbol of all that you have achieved. They are a testament to your journey, a representation of the experiences that have brought you here. Embrace this deep connection with time and your intentions. May this reflection inspire you to live more consciously and authentically, embracing each moment and each transformation that life offers you. Inner wisdom. Gray hairs are often seen as a symbol of wisdom and maturity, or even the search for a new spiritual path. Each of these events can lead us to a deep reflection on who we are and what we truly value. I invite you to allow yourself this introspective dive. Ask yourself, what does gray hair mean to you? They can symbolize not only the passage of time, but also an invitation to explore new dimensions of your spirituality. Just as an artist discovers new colors on his or her palette, you have the opportunity to discover new facets of yourself. I have learned that by allowing myself to fully live each moment, I can find beauty in change and transition. This practice brings clarity and connection to our essence. In addition, change offers us a new perspective on life. When we recognize that everything is constantly changing, we can see the beauty in the little things. Each day is a new opportunity to start over, to reinvent ourselves. Life is not a destination, but a journey. And on that journey, I remember a phase in my life when I faced great challenges. The difficulties I went through were true lessons. Every time I look at the gray hairs that appeared during those times, I am grateful for everything I learned. They remind me that life is a journey full of ups and downs, and that each of these moments is worth living. It is essential that we recognize this relationship with time. When we look at ourselves and see the signs of the passing of the years, wisdom comes not only from successes but also from failures and challenges. When we accept our imperfections and difficult moments as part of our journey, we open up space for deeper learning. Think about moments that have impacted you. How did you deal with them? What did you learn? These lessons are invaluable and can be life-changing. By sharing, you not only validate your own experience, but also give others the chance to reflect on their journeys. Throughout our lives, we accumulate experiences that teach us valuable lessons. Each gray hair that appears is a testament to the struggles we have faced, the joys we have experienced, and the wisdom we have gained. This transformation is not only physical, but also spiritual and emotional. It is essential to recognize that each mark of time on our bodies has a profound meaning. By embracing this wisdom, we can become mentors to others. We realize that they are intimately linked to this process of self-discovery. Many people who go through this phase report an intense search for meaning and purpose. It is as if, when we look in the mirror and see these changes, we are invited to delve deeper into ourselves. This awakening does not happen overnight. It is a gradual process, often triggered by significant life experiences. It could be the loss of a loved one, a career change. Gray hair becomes a symbol of our resilience and adaptability. It represents the courage to face change with grace and dignity. When change becomes challenging, remember that you are not alone. Many people around you are also going through transitions in their lives. Share your experiences, your insecurities, and your triumphs. Connecting with others can provide a solid foundation in times of uncertainty. By building relationships based on authenticity and vulnerability, this means dedicating time to what really matters, such as cultivating relationships, seeking new knowledge, and experiencing life in its entirety. Each gray hair is an invitation to connect with the present, to embrace life in all its colors. On the other hand, a change in hair color can also be a call to reevaluate our intentions. Oftentimes, our physical appearance reflects what is happening inside us. If you are feeling lost or disconnected from your true desires, therefore, taking care of our mental and emotional health becomes essential. The practice of meditation, for example, can be an effective way to find this internal balance. By dedicating time to ourselves, we begin to realize that true transformation occurs from the inside out. It is crucial that we make this connection between our appearance and our emotional state. When I allow myself to look within and understand the emotions behind the physical changes, I find a path to healing. Create a quiet space where you can connect with your thoughts and feelings. Write down your reflections, journal about your experiences and insights. This is not only a practice of self-discovery, but also a way to celebrate your journey. Each reflection, each discovery, is a vital part of the story you are writing. Gray hair can also be seen as a symbol of freedom. As you reflect on your life, you may discover areas that need to change. If you are ready to explore new dimensions of your spirituality and embrace this journey of self-discovery, discover how the 21-Day Spiritual Challenge can guide you in this transformation. Want to learn more? Check out the link in the first pinned comment. The connection with time is a profound experience that we all experience, although we often do not fully recognize it. Gray hair is a powerful symbol of this connection. Each of us has our own path, and that is what makes life so rich and diverse. Appreciate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Each step you take toward self-discovery is a triumph. Change is the only constant in our lives, and by embracing it, we find a place of inner peace. Gray hair becomes a symbol of our wisdom and experience. It reminds us that we have the ability to face the unknown with courage and confidence. By embracing this freedom, so when you look at your gray hair, make it a moment of celebration. Acknowledge the beauty of your journey, the wisdom you've accumulated, and the strength you've demonstrated. Each strand is a chapter in your story, and you are the author of this rich and vibrant narrative. So live with intention, reflect deeply, and celebrate each day as a new opportunity to be who you truly are. It is natural to question your own image and identity. This transition can be challenging, but it is also an incredible opportunity to practice self-acceptance and self-love. Society often imposes beauty standards that do not reflect the true essence of being human. Therefore, it is crucial to remember that beauty lies in authenticity and acceptance of who we are, regardless of the color of our hair. By embracing the change in our appearance, we can free ourselves from attachment to what has been and make room for what is to come. This acceptance allows us to live with more ease and joy. Instead of fearing the unknown, we can embrace new opportunities with an open heart. It is essential to cultivate awareness of the present moment. Practices such as meditation and mindfulness can help in this process. By focusing on the now, we can let go of worries about the future or sadness from the past. This brings a sense of freedom, allowing you to break free from limiting patterns and make room for new possibilities. I invite you to reflect on these questions in your own life. Take a moment to sit quietly and think about your intentions. What do you truly desire? What is holding you back from achieving those desires? Sometimes the answer is closer than we think. By allowing ourselves to pause, we can find clarity and inspiration. But to the human being that you are, your brilliance, your inner light, and your wisdom are what truly matter. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. Sharing your struggles and triumphs with others can create a space of mutual support. When you open up about your journey of acceptance, you can inspire others to do the same. The beauty of vulnerability is that it creates deep connections. By building this kind of community, you not only empower yourself, you become an active agent in your own life, creating the reality you want to experience. So when you look at your gray hair, see it as a celebration of your journey. Each strand tells a story, and each story is a valuable part of your legacy. Allow yourself the opportunity to grow, change, and transform. Life is a journey of self-discovery, and the freedom that comes with this acceptance is one of the greatest gifts we can receive. Open yourself up to this exploration. Meditate, write, talk to people who share this journey. Each interaction, each moment of reflection, can bring valuable insights. In my own journey, I have noticed that this awakening often comes with a feeling of lightness. As we let go of the expectations that society imposes on us about how we should be, we begin to embrace our true selves. This freedom is powerful, when we are no longer bound by preconceived ideas, and I realized that each story shared was intertwined with the stories of others. This exchange not only helped me honor my own journey, but it also strengthened my bonds with those I love. As you reflect on your life and celebrate your experiences, you too can find new purpose. What have you learned over the years? How can you use this wisdom to illuminate the path for others? Sharing your experiences is a powerful way to connect with others and leave a legacy. The transition of hair color is a phenomenon that many of us experience throughout our lives, and it often carries with it deep symbolism. Gray hair, in particular, can be seen as a sign of transformation. Just as nature teaches us to respect the cycles of the seasons, the change in the color of our hair invites us to reflect on the journey we have taken. Each gray hair can be interpreted as a lesson learned, a challenge we have overcome, or even wisdom we have acquired over time. You create a space where everyone can grow together. The freedom to change also invites us to question our limiting beliefs. Too often, we have a rigid idea of who we are and what we can achieve. Gray hair can be an invitation to revisit those beliefs. Do you feel trapped in an identity that no longer resonates with you? It's time to let go. Open yourself up to new possibilities. You can be more than you imagined. When we look at our gray hair, we can see not only the passage of time but also the richness of our experiences. Each strand carries with it a story, a lesson, a memory. When we celebrate these moments, we honor our life journey. Acceptance of self then becomes a path to freedom. Freedom to be who we truly are, without the weight of expectations or fear of judgment. Therefore, I encourage you to look at your hair, at the changes that occur, and reflect on what they mean to you. It reminds us that the passage of time is inevitable and that each phase of life brings with it unique learnings and opportunities. With each gray hair, we are invited to reflect on our experiences, on what we have lived through, and on how these experiences have shaped who we are. When I look at my own hair, I often realize that each change in color carries a story. These gray hairs are not just a sign of aging. They represent significant moments. We often choose to ignore uncomfortable questions about our lives. But gray hair can be a sign that it is time to face these truths. They invite us to look at the choices we have made and how they have impacted our well-being. If you feel disconnected from your true essence, it may be time to reevaluate your priorities. What do you truly value? What are your true desires? When I first saw my first gray hairs, I didn't know how to react. I was afraid of what it meant. Instead of clinging to the idea that gray hair is a sign of aging, see it as a celebration of the memories that shaped who you are. Each gray hair tells a story, and each story deserves to be honored. Celebrating life is a key aspect of this journey. When you look at your gray hair, consider what it symbolizes: love, joy, challenges overcome. Each strand is an accomplishment that deserves to be recognized. By celebrating your experiences, accepting our inner wisdom is an important step. Too often, we doubt our abilities or fear that we are not good enough to guide others. However, it is vital to remember that each of us has something unique to offer. Life teaches us that we do not need to have all the answers, but rather the willingness to listen and help. By accepting this responsibility, you become a beacon for those seeking direction in their lives. Accepting the self as your hair begins to turn gray. By connecting with these questions, we can begin to take care of our emotional and mental health, promoting a true transformation. The transition in hair color can also be a sign that we are ready for a spiritual awakening. Often, this change coincides with a period of introspection, of searching for meaning. When I first came across my gray hairs, I realized that it was a sign that I was ready to explore new dimensions of my spirituality. Sometimes it is necessary to let go of what no longer serves you: relationships, habits, or even beliefs. By doing so, you make room for new possibilities that reflect who you truly are. This freedom is one of the greatest gifts life can offer. As you navigate this reflection, remember that life is a journey, not a destination. Each gray hair represents a stage in that journey. They are a testament to your experiences, your struggles, and your triumphs, but you also help build a world where authenticity is celebrated. Self-acceptance is a journey of love and compassion, and every gray hair on your head is a part of that process. By learning to love yourself, you become a powerful example to those around you, showing them that true beauty lies in being who you truly are. Spiritual awakening can be one of the most transformative moments in our lives. When we look at our gray hairs and reflect on what they symbolize, each of us has a unique and valuable story to tell, and in doing so, we contribute to the tapestry of the human experience. Life is a gift, and every gray hair is a reminder of that. Instead of fearing change, embrace it. Each silver strand represents a new phase, a new opportunity for growth. As you reflect on your life and celebrate your experiences, you become more aware of the present and more open to the future. Your journey is unique, and the lessons you've learned are invaluable. Allow yourself to feel proud of what you've accomplished. Celebrate every moment, every decision that has brought you here. This will not only enrich your life, but it will also inspire those around you. The world needs people who recognize and value their journeys, who aren't afraid to share their stories. By doing so, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration for others who are searching for their own path. Gray hair often appears during moments of deep reflection, and this transition can be a powerful call for introspection. When you find yourself facing these silvery strands, it is essential to stop and consider what the life you are living really means. Ask yourself, am I living in accordance with my values and beliefs? This question is not only an exercise in self-discovery, but an opportunity to realign your actions with your deepest essence. Reflection is an act of courage. This could include inner qualities, skills, achievements, or even physical traits that you appreciate. By focusing on what you value, you begin to change your internal narrative and create a more nurturing environment within yourself. In addition, engage in activities that promote self-love. This could be practicing meditation, doing physical exercise that you truly enjoy, or even expressing yourself artistically. It is often a difficult process, but it is worth it. Through self-analysis and self-acceptance, we can free ourselves from patterns that no longer serve us, allowing our true essence to shine. Our hair, therefore, is not just a physical feature. It is a mirror of what is happening in our lives. If you find yourself in a moment of stress or uncertainty, try to understand what this may be reflecting in your life. Ask yourself, what do I really want? What makes me happy? This awakening does not happen overnight. It is a gradual process that requires patience and self-understanding. Embracing this change is an act of self-love. Gray hair is a reminder that life is a journey, and each step of that journey brings with it new lessons and opportunities. Instead of resisting change, and we can choose to embrace it. True beauty lies in authenticity and acceptance of who we are, regardless of who we are, of physical transformations. Thus, we are actually making a profound move towards self-acceptance. This involves looking within ourselves and recognizing that we are so much more than our physical appearance. Our gray hairs do not define our worth or our ability to love and be loved. They are, in fact, a reflection of our journey and the stories we have to tell. This process of acceptance. Self-acceptance isn't instantaneous, and it's normal to feel insecure about your appearance. However, consider seeking out support groups, workshops, or retreats that focus on spiritual growth. These environments can provide a safe space to share your experiences and hear the stories of others. Sharing experiences is a powerful tool for learning and transformation. The freedom of change is one of the most liberating aspects of this process. Gray hair is a reminder that life is constantly evolving. When we accept this impermanence, but instead of giving in to fear, I decided to see it as an opportunity. I began to investigate my life, to analyze my day-to-day life. I asked myself if I was living authentically, or if I had lost myself in the expectations of others. This process took time, but it was liberating. By aligning my life with my values, I began to experience a sense of peace and clarity that had previously seemed distant. I encourage you to do the same. Take time for introspection. When I look at my own hair and notice the first gray hairs, I am reminded of moments of vulnerability and strength. Life presents us with challenges that often lead us to a place where we must decide whether to give up or continue. Each gray hair carries with it the story of a battle won, a love lost, a friendship strengthened, or a dream fulfilled. These strands become witnesses to our resilience and our growth. By looking at them, I am encouraged to share my experiences with others. Finding ways to connect with your inner self is key to embracing your true essence. When you allow yourself to be authentic, you attract people who appreciate that authenticity. Self-acceptance is an ongoing journey. Each day may bring new challenges and insecurities, but by practicing this acceptance daily, you become stronger. Instead of letting yourself be carried away by external expectations, remember that your worth is not tied to how you look. This process of reflection can be liberating and lead us to embrace life with a new perspective. As our hair changes, we can also realize that it reflects our mental and emotional state. When I am going through periods of stress or anxiety, I notice that not only my mind but also my body responds to these emotions. The color of my hair can change as a reflection of this internal turmoil. It is a powerful reminder that, often, what we feel inside manifests itself physically. What was true for you at one point in your life may no longer be true now. Try to let go of labels and expectations. Allow yourself to be a work in progress. The beauty of life lies in imperfection and in the process of becoming. Learn to celebrate each step of your journey, recognizing that each small change brings with it the opportunity for growth and learning. As you embrace the freedom of change, remember that your journey is unique. Don't compare yourself to others. We are often quick to hide or disguise the signs of aging, But what if, instead, we decided to share our stories? Our experiences can be a light for those who are going through similar struggles. By sharing our experiences, we inspire courage and hope in the hearts of others. When I share my stories, I am not only trying to lighten the burden of the past, but also to build a bridge of connection with those around us. It is essential to allow yourself to be vulnerable. We should ask ourselves, how am I living each of these moments? Am I valuing the experiences that life offers me? Often, we are so immersed in the daily routine that we forget to enjoy the beauty of the present. Connecting with time teaches us to be more intentional, to appreciate each day as if it were a gift. This awareness can help us change our perspective. Instead of fearing aging or feeling regret for missed opportunities, we can choose to live more fully. We can explore what truly resonates with us. Try asking yourself, what are your deepest beliefs? What do you truly want to manifest in your life? This process is an ongoing journey, and each step brings with it opportunities for growth. Recognizing our inner self is a fundamental part of this awakening. Too often, we spend years living according to the expectations of others. Gray hair invites us to stop and reflect on our choices, a new motivation. This self-discovery can lead to significant changes in your life, allowing you to live more authentically and in alignment with what truly matters to you. When you allow yourself to explore your intentions, you discover a new power within yourself. It's as if each gray hair becomes a bridge between who you were and who you can become. By embracing this transformation, you not only change your perspective on appearance, but also on life as a whole. Ask yourself, what experiences have shaped who you are today? What do you still want to explore? By delving into these questions, you will be able to discover not only the beauty of your journey, but also the power that resides in your essence. Transformation is always within our reach, and each gray strand can be a reminder that we are constantly evolving, always ready to be reborn and reinvent ourselves. Each gray strand is a sign of transformation and accumulated wisdom. Being in tune with what is authentic to us can be liberating. When we realize that each gray hair represents a lived experience, a lesson learned, we are encouraged to share this wisdom with others. Your story and experiences can inspire someone to break free from their own bondage. It is important to remember that this awakening does not have to be a lonely journey. Connecting with others who are going through similar experiences can bring a sense of community and support. To show that the scars we carry are, in fact, trophies of a life well lived. The change in the color of our hair is not just a matter of aesthetics. It is an invitation to introspection. It forces us to face what it really means to grow old. Aging is not synonymous with fragility, but rather with a deep connection with our essence. It is an opportunity to review our choices and ask ourselves, what have I learned so far? What do I still want to experience? It may be time to stop and reflect. What do you truly want in life? What are your deepest aspirations? Sometimes we look in the mirror and see not only our image, but also the reflection of our intentions. In my spiritual journey, I have noticed that often external changes are a reflection of internal transformations. When I have noticed changes in my appearance, especially the appearance of gray hair, I have been led to question whether my actions are aligned with my purpose.